All right, welcome back to Daily Flash. I am Tracy Wu. The excitement and thrill of becoming a new parent is immeasurable. Every day you discover something new about your baby and yourself. But along with that joy comes sleep deprivation. Not getting enough sleep can negatively affect almost every aspect of your life, putting new mothers at risk for insomnia, anxiety, and postpartum depression. With May being Maternal Mental Health Awareness Month, pediatrician and creator of SNOO, the Safe Baby Bed, Dr. Harvey KARP is here to offer some advice for new mothers. Hi, Dr. KARP. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Tracy. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Well, tell us, what are the obstacles new moms face with regard to their mental health?
Well, when you have a baby, you're really supposed to be surrounded by 5, 6 people, your family, your friends who take care of you and baby you as much as you're babying the baby. And these days, of course, people don't have that extended family and support system. During COVID, it was a real disaster. And what's really amazing is people don't think they deserve it. They think that a mom or parents are supposed to do it all by themselves. And it's exhausting. I will tell you just one thing. We train our special forces to endure torture by putting them through chronic sleep deprivation with the sound of crying babies over loudspeakers. So, I mean, that's the everyday reality for parents in our culture.
Well, I had no idea that it's supposed to be 6, 7 people taking care of you. That's like unheard of these days. But what are some ways that support new moms in their mental health?
Well, there are 3 S's, I would say, that you need to pay attention to when you have a new baby and you're feeling irritability. Listen, I have to tell you one thing about, we call it postpartum depression, but oftentimes it's not a boohoo crying depression. It's an anxious depression. It's like intrusive thoughts. I have to leave. I mean, people literally can have a voice in their head saying, throw the baby or get in the car and drive away. And you're amazed that at this moment of the greatest bliss, you're struggling with these conflicted feelings, or I have to wash my hands 20 times. I have to get rid of all germs. Those are intrusive and anxious thoughts that then lead to exhaustion. So speak to people, talk to your friends and family and clergy, get someone who you can share your feelings with. Number 2, get support. Ask someone to come over, cook you a meal, just clean up the house a little bit, help you with your 3-year-old. And the third thing, which is really important that you mentioned, is sleep. And the way you get sleep is to try to get the baby to sleep more. And that's using white noise and swaddling and sometimes moving devices like a SNOO.
Okay, well, you're talking about sleep, and I'm sure a lot of new mothers out there are like, there is no possible way I can get sleep, even with all the advice. But what specific advice can you give them about getting more sleep?
Well, that's what people say. But then they tell you, you know what? If your baby's not sleeping, go for a car ride. You put them in the back of the car, you drive around all night, and they're going to sleep an extra hour or 2. And that's what we've seen with SNOO. We've studied now over 100,000 babies and demonstrate that we can add an hour to 2 hours to the baby's sleep because it's like driving in the car all night. So actually, now we can add sleep to the babies, which adds sleep to the mothers and the fathers, which really gets the mental health back in line. I'll tell you one thing. We just did a study at the University of Colorado on 93 women at high risk. They had a prior history of depression. And using SNOO, we saw very substantial improvements in their general outlook. And this is preliminary information, but we're now doing a follow-up study to demonstrate what we hope is going to be very significant reduction just by improving sleep and reducing anxiety.
Excellent. Well, where can we get more information?
Tons of free information we have on our website, which is happiestbaby.com. I tried to get happiestbaby.calm, wasn't able to arrange that, but happiestbaby.com.
Oh, happiest baby. That is a cute baby on that phone. Thank you so much for all the advice and for joining us today. And hopefully we'll see you soon.